A girl and her friend went for a quiet night walk and snapped a casual photo while sitting on a park bench. Everything looked fine until they zoomed in. Behind her was a tall figure in a black suit. They hadn't seen or heard anyone while they were there, but they aren't 100% sure either. Still, it didn't really look like a normal person. A couple set off to explore a forest in Brazil, casually vlogging their hike. Unbeknownst to them, 2 men had been quietly following them through the trees. The couple kept walking, unaware, until this happened. Before you say this was all staged, take a look at their next video.
I was attacked by two men, and one of them hit me on my head by knife. And yeah, I have a really big headache right now. I need to block my bank account and stuff like this. Crazy.
Both were beaten and robbed of almost everything. Their camera gear, bags, essentials, except the phone, which somehow remained. The woman was hurt too, but thankfully things didn't escalate further. They both survived, shaken but alive. While walking home, this man spotted something strange.
So I'm currently walking down an abandoned road, and I'm on my way to a satanic barn that's out in the middle of the forest back there. And I swear I just seen something moving right in the trees in here. Watch, wait for it. You're gonna see it. See that? What is that? I don't know. That's the way I gotta go.
A dark figure partially hidden behind the bushes. Was it just an animal or something far more unsettling lurking in the forest? Whatever it was, it remains a mystery. A photographer was out with his friend at a foggy beach in Chile called Laria Diob. They were just taking casual shots, nothing serious. Everything looked normal until they checked the photos later at home. In the distance, through the mist, something strange showed up. Only its upper body was visible, but it looked around 8 or 9 feet tall. Many commenters suggested it might just be something farther away, creating an illusion. But the photographer claimed the figure wasn't in all the photos, and they don't remember seeing anything that could have caused the effect. There's still no explanation for it. Back in 2017, a cyclist was recording his ride through some dense woods when he came across something terrifying. Right in the middle of the forest stood a clown, just staring blankly into space. At first, the cyclist seemed curious, maybe even considered going closer, thinking it might just be a doll. But as he got closer, something about it didn't feel right. Within moments, he decided to turn around and leave. Why would someone be standing out there in the middle of the woods in a clown costume, just staring into nothing? 2 friends were on a camping trip when one of them took this photo of the other. But when he looked at the screen, he froze. Behind his friend, a strange face had appeared. It wasn't blurry or vague. It was clearly a face. They immediately checked their surroundings to see if someone was around, but no one was there. And since they were deep in the woods, that seemed very unlikely. So what was it then that they had captured? Travis, a farmer living deep in the Russian wilderness, took peaceful walks each evening to check his land. But one night, strange noises from his old barn broke the silence. He decided to take a look. Something was inside, hidden in the dark.
Шелестит, брынчит. Опять он спрятался вон там. В каком-то чердаке. Тихо, 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 эй. Кидается, пытался с ним поговорить, он ни в какую не хочет. Вообще близко к себе не подпускает. Эй! Давай дружить. Ты уже сколько времени ко мне приходишь и ходишь? Покажись один раз. Йоу! Чипышек! где-то полчаса он тут сидит, не вылазит. Не хочет вылазить. Ух ты, ёптать. Покажись. Не кидайся только ничем. Йоу. Бутылку кинул. Я же ему этот добавил, он полбутылки выпил. Может тебе еще принести вот этой вот огненной воды? Оу!
Despite his efforts to scare it off, it didn't budge.
Сейчас ему попробую подать. Эй! Эй, я не хочу, я не собираюсь себе зла причинять. Эй! Чипыш! Покажись один раз, пожалуйста.
The next morning, the barn was empty. No trace of anything. A week passed quietly. Then the same eerie sounds returned. This time, Travis brought a camera.
Йоу!
He tried to lure it out again, but failed. Eventually, he got terrified and stopped trying. No one could identify the creature, and he hasn't heard it again after this. The mystery still haunts him. A person was driving through a forested neighborhood when they passed by this house. At first, they thought it might be some kind of creepy art project, or maybe even a warning sign. It definitely gave off some unsettling vibes. Curious, they posted about it on Reddit. Not long after, the owner's son commented on the post. He explained that the mannequins are actually his dad's creative outlet. Seasonal decorations and a subtle promo for his shop yield the crow. Now that the mystery's been cleared up, people are feeling less creeped out and more fascinated. A group of people in Guatemala found themselves face to face with one of nature's most terrifying forces.
Vamos, Jorge, vamos, tranquilo. Ay, no.
No le ponen, señor.
Dale. No paren. Ahorita salen subiendo muchas cosas. Dale, no paren.
Dale, seguí.
A pyroclastic flow. Caught on camera, They're seen desperately fleeing as a massive, searing hot cloud of ash and gas barrels down from the volcano. It's not just smoke, it's death in motion. It moves faster than a car and burns hotter than an oven. Within seconds, the flow consumed the road behind him. 1 second late, and you're gone. Somehow it seems the people filming made it out safely. Back in May 2018, Tom and his 2 friends Michael and Ethan visited an abandoned mansion during their camping trip.
We heard something, it sounded like those footsteps from above us.
That's it.
What the fuck was that? We heard something we heard someone walking above us.
Yeah, see. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo.
I was filming it. No, because it's okay. Someone's fucking with us. Fucking. Hey, Lisa, move back a bit. I swear that someone's going back.
At first, it was just eerie silence and creaking floors, but soon things got real strange.
It wouldn't be kids. Kids are doing.
What the fuck? No, what the fuck? Guys, I've literally just seen that stone get thrown. I just seen with my own eye that throwing a stone. I mean, that stone get thrown. No, it came from, look, like, I'm so split. What the fuck?
Where's it from?
What, I saw like a little bit right now. Let me just get my bearings together.
Yeah, where's it
No,
from?
it came from that way.
Convinced they're not alone, they decide to just observe the building from outside. Then, Michael saw something that terrified him.
I'm freaking out because I legitimately seen it. I didn't see it with the camera lens. What's up? What's up? Yo, what's up? Is he? Come this way. Come this way. Come this way. What the fuck? Hey, hurry up then. Come on. What? What's up? Well, hurry up then. Come on. I don't know what the fuck they're seeing, but they're seeing something. What did you actually see? Oh, he's legitimately like freaking out. What did you actually see?
There's someone in a yellow hazmat. Oh no.
No,
Tom. Tom.
Explain what you just seen.
Tom, he was looking right at me. Tom. No, Tom. He's got a hazmat thing on it. Tom, I'm being serious. Do you know the hole you have? Tom, that hole you were looking through. I went over to pick a rock and someone was standing in a yellow hazmat. Chill. I can't. No, just chill.
No.
He was looking at me.
Spooked but curious, they cautiously returned.
Are you okay, like?
No.
I feel sorry for him because he's just like, he's just seeing something.
Yeah, that.
Was that what it was like?
No, I didn't see his hands. He didn't have a mask like that. He had the white mask. I could see his eyes. That's his that's his costume.
What the fuck?
I want to go back in now.
That's super creepy.
It's a real person. It's a real person.
You see that, lad? I'm not going in
Tom,
there.
it's a real person. Do you know that way you had your face through?
No, yeah, because Joe, after you seen
Yeah,
that, before that, I seen the stone get thrown.
I'm
Holy
being serious.
shit. Why would there be a guy in a hazmat costume just in there?
Should we go around the front, see if there's a van?
But they quickly realised that was a mistake.
Guys, I'm gonna leave the camera rolling. That's where Michael said he's seen someone standing inside of there, so. What?
There he is.
Oh my! No.
Yo, dude, hey, have you been in here for the last hour? No, I think, do you know what?
There's two.
We'll be up now. Are you an explorer? Are you an explorer? We'll just leave you. We'll just leave you alone. It's fine. Sorry. Sorry about that, mate. Back up.
Get up, quick, go.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Hey, hurry up.
Once they noticed the suit was smeared with what looked like blood, they fled, without ever looking back. What had they just witnessed? While on a date, they stepped out for some fresh air and snapped a few silly photos just for fun. Later, while scrolling through the pictures, one photo caught their attention. Something was in the background, something that hadn't been there before. They both insisted nothing unusual was around at the time. It wasn't a trick of the light or someone passing by. It showed up in just a single frame. Maybe it's nothing, or maybe it's something unsettling. Late one night, a group of friends passed by a creepy old building in the woods when they spotted something unsettling.
You see it? It had arms. No, those are arms.
Oh my god! Oh my god, it's a real person.
No, those are arms now. No, those are arms. No, those are arms. No, no. I don't care. Those are arms.
She has the gun hat on, I see it! That's f***ing arms!
A shadowy figure standing still in a window, watching. The place was built in 1915 and used to be a hospital. Locals say it's been abandoned for years, yet this human-like silhouette seemed oddly out of place. Some think it's the spirit of someone who died there, trapped within those walls. Others wonder if it's just someone taking shelter inside. But why was it staring at them like that? One night, a man pulled over by a cornfield to take a break. As he turned off his engine and was about to step out, something stopped him. A pair of glowing eyes. At first, he thought it was just an animal, but it was too tall for a deer and too strange for a bear. He stared frozen, then left. He posted about it online, and many people suggested it might have been a cryptid or even Bigfoot. But honestly, it could be anything, right? Still, it's definitely creepy. Late one night, a man was out in the forest when his camera caught something strange. It looked like a figure walking between the trees. Its shape, its movement, everything feels off. Some say it's just pareidolia, a trick of the eyes when shadows play games. But others think it's something else, something not from this world. Whatever it was, no one has a clear answer. Back in December 2019, a Reddit user visiting their great-grandfather's sprawling 5,000-acre cattle ranch in Northern California's Plumas foothills captured something strange. The land stretched from the valley floor to forested hills, and on that quiet day, an eerie sound echoed through the trees.
It's creepy.
A distant howl made it into their short recording, faint yet deeply unsettling. Who or what could have made it? Could it have been a Sasquatch? A group of hikers were out on a trail and took a picture in front of a cliff. It seemed like a normal moment, but behind them they noticed something. They believed something was in there. It didn't look quite human, but also not like any animal you'd recognize. But honestly, isn't this just another case of pareidolia? A man was trekking through the Cambodian jungle when he came across this. Curious, he moved his hand closer to inspect it. Suddenly, the strange white tufts lifted off and flew into the air. They weren't moths, but plant hopper nymphs, tiny insects covered in fluffy white wax that helps them blend in with their surroundings. A Reddit user from a remote Austrian village was in his bathroom when he heard strange sounds coming from the forest. He opened a window and listened.
Was zur Hölle? The fuck? Das kommt vom Void, Alter.
To his surprise, it sounded almost like a sports match, cheering, shouting, despite there being no stadiums or sport fields anywhere nearby. The area is surrounded only by dense woods and mountains. The nearest stadium is nearly 70 kilometers away. The user mentioned he's always felt a lingering unease about the forest, a gut feeling that something isn't quite right. These unexplained sounds only added to that feeling. Every year, a Facebook user and his fiancée visit Gettysburg, but in September 2023 they tried something new, a ghost tour at Sachs-covered bridge. Following the guide's advice, they took photos in sets of 3. Both of them snapped pictures at the exact same time from the same spot. When they got home and looked through the photos, something strange stood out. In one of his shots, just one, a mysterious figure appeared in the background. His fiancée's photos from the same moment, completely clear. Until that day, he never believed in ghosts. A drone from Rotas do Mundo was flying over a waterfall where people were swimming, just enjoying the water. Then, this happened. As the flow of water suddenly increased, everyone was swept away like hay caught in a current. What had been a peaceful day turned into a terrifying scene in seconds. Whether anyone was injured is unknown. While exploring Gettysburg, she snapped photos, hoping to capture something unusual. When she reviewed the images, something caught her eye, something lurking in the tall grass. The photo was blurry, making it impossible to clearly identify what or who she had captured. She also mentioned hearing strange drums nearby, adding an eerie layer to the experience. Given the history of the place, the sighting feels even more chilling. Some say it's just a trick of the light, but others aren't so sure. A man was walking home from a hike when he saw something unexplainable in the sky, so he started recording. The video shows several glowing shapes in the night sky. They were oddly shaped and drifting slowly in an almost mesmerizing way. Some wondered if these were angels watching over us. Others thought it could be something else, maybe not even from this world. And of course, some think the video was faked. And yes, that could be true, but what if it isn't? In the summer of 2012, just after graduating high school, a Reddit user went on a camping trip with their family somewhere north of Truckee, California. Along the drive, they casually snapped photos with their camera. One of them was of an old barn. But it wasn't until they uploaded the pictures at home that something strange stood out. In that shot of the barn, a shadowy figure appeared, seemingly walking toward the structure. The user hadn't seen anyone there at the time. Despite attempts to enhance the image, the figure remains unidentifiable. This man was out on a trail near his home when he stumbled upon something strange. A mask wedged into a tree that hadn't been there just a week earlier. It looked completely out of place, almost like it had been left behind after some strange ritual. Was it just some twisted prank or a sign of something more disturbing happening in these woods? This hiker was just about to leave a remote canyon area when he randomly came across another explorer.
Okay, so the craziest thing happened. So I got back to my bike, my tire was flat. So I was spending a couple of minutes, putting in the sealant and stuff, and all of a sudden I hear like this low rumble, and I'm like, oh no, what next? And I look in the distance and I see this dust cloud. I'm like, oh, somebody's coming. So this truck pulls up and he's like, whoa. He's like, I wasn't expecting anybody out here. And I was like, me neither. He's like, is anybody out here today? I'm like, no, nobody. He's like, whoa, what are you doing? I was telling him, like, trying to solve a mystery. And he's like, were you hiking up any of these canyons? I was like, yeah, I went up that one, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, how far did you go up this one?
So he decided not to leave just yet and went to check it out. After an intense hike, he finally came across the remains of a missile booster. He spotted the name Theocol on it and started learning more about what he had found.
Oh, Thiokol. That's who makes the rockets. Well, we found one of your top secret rockets. Oh my gosh, that stuff's in there. So how did a Pershing II missile booster end up in this remote canyon? The Pershing II was a Cold War-era nuclear-capable missile designed for fast, precise strikes. From 1979 to 1991, test launches were conducted nearby at a secret site. After launch, the booster would fall back to Earth and was usually recovered. But for some reason, this one was never picked up. It's been here ever since. Well, why would they leave it here? Can you imagine that sound that would have made? Just this huge crash. I wonder if anybody saw it fall down. That was really cool though.
After that, he finally headed home, amazed at how his trip had completely turned around. This person visited the Skirid Inn, a place long buzzing with ghost stories and eerie legends. While snapping 2 photos just seconds apart, they noticed something strange in the bottom right window. In the second photo, something was there that hadn't been in the first. It looked like a face. They posted it online, hoping someone could explain it. Maybe it was just pareidolia, but the sighting left them shaken, not stirred. Chris and Meg explored what looked like an abandoned farmhouse in the UK. Everything seemed forgotten until they noticed a light bulb that was still on. Curious, they headed upstairs and saw this.
Come into this bedroom here. And wow. What an absolute beauty this place is. Try to get the light a bit better on there, but look at that bed. The old Zimmer frame. So they've still got the old bag. That's what the old people use these days, don't they? Get all their shopping in. Little table there with a few bits. Loving that wardrobe.
I'll just squeeze in front of you. Can I help you?
Oh my god! Fucking hell! You're alive!
You are?
Fucking hell, man.
You live in here. You can't live in here. Yeah?
No!
What do you mean I can't?
We thought it was abandoned. We thought it was abandoned.
You can't live in here. Yeah.
Holy shit! Are you okay?
Yeah, thank you.
We thought
How
that
did you get in?
there's a window that's open downstairs.
Window open? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an open window. What we do,
We do
take
videos on.
pictures of like old farmhouses because we're really interested in it. Oh.
We thought it was abandoned because of the.
No. You live in here.
Oh no.
Why do you live in here? Is there no way you can go and look at it? Do you not think it's a bit... Yeah, it is, yeah. Do you not got family? No. You haven't?
Oh Jesus Christ!
I haven't got anybody.
You scared the life out of. You literally scared the life out of me,
What do
man.
you think we can do to help you? Where are you from? We live in Northamptonshire.
Northamptonshire.
In a dim room, an old woman stirred beneath tattered sheets. Her name was Jane. She had been living there since 1993. Later, they found out Jane had relatives and even social services involved, but she refused their support, choosing to live this life in the shadows. At that point, there wasn't much anyone could do to help. Years ago, someone snapped a couple of photos at an adventure park in Matlock. Nothing seemed odd at the time, just 2 friends standing side by side. But when they looked at the second photo, a chill ran down their spine. Between them stood a figure, faceless. The photos were taken just seconds apart, and neither of them remembered anyone standing nearby, let alone right between them. Was it just a glitch, a shadow, or something else entirely? This Reddit user was hiking in the Pacific Northwest when he snapped a photo of something he saw moving in the woods. When he checked the photo, it became clearer. It was an ape-like creature walking upright, covered in black fur. It didn't resemble any known animal in the area, but it did look a lot like a well-known legend around here. Bigfoot. Did he just capture Bigfoot? A YouTuber went out for a solo hike one day. He usually shares quiet trails, plant facts, and the soothing sounds of nature. But this time, things were different.
There's a bear right there. Oh shit. Oh! This does not make me feel good. This does not make me feel good at all. I didn't see any cubs. It definitely... Shit. Definitely was coming at us. Hey, bear! Got the bear spray out. Hey, bear! Now, some people made me think they're gonna say that I'm posting out, but his head, I don't know if you saw how big he was. He was big as shit.
Out of nowhere, a bear appeared. No cubs in sight, but it was clearly tracking him. Thankfully, the bear lost interest and wandered off. And for more chills, dive into this next video.